the NFL, though, where Ohio State rookie Dwayne Haskins and journeyman Case Keenum continue to battle for the Redskins starting job. Keenum got the starting nod last night and went 9 of 14 for 101 yards. Haskins came in to play the second half and was 7-13 for 74 yards. Neither quarterback had a touchdown or an interception. So, Shannon, who would you start week one, Haskins or Keenum?
I'll probably go ahead and go with Haskins.
Good.
He should start Skip. Because, look, if this guy's going to be your future, and we talked about this earlier, the situation in Washington is a lot different than the situation in New York because Eli Manning versus Case Keenum. Really?
True.
Are we trying to make that a comparable situation? No. We know what Case Keenum is. There's a reason why he's played for 5 or 6 different football teams, and he had that. In the 99-year history of the NFL, he got voted as having the flukiest season.
By one guy.
No, don't do this. There you go. See,
by one guy.
All you try to do, I know what you're trying to do, Skip Bayless. You think no. It doesn't matter if it was what. The mere fact that his season is thought of as being a fluke.
You act like it was universally proclaimed.
I can make a strong case. If I get about 15 guys, I said, okay, and give them a choice, Dak might be number 2 or 3. But that's not. We're not talking about Dak right now.
Okay.
Look, I understand that Haskins is a rookie and he's raw, but Case Keenum has not shown me anything that would make me think, you know what? Yeah, he got this thing locked down. But they probably would play it safe and conservative like everybody always do. I mean, you talked about how Baker should have started last year, and they started a Tyrod. They'll probably go along the same line. You start the veteran, and if he struggles, you bring the rookie in because you can always go back.
Big mistake not to start Baker.
They were not going to the playoffs. Well, Skip, guess what? He gets to start opening day this year. He gets a fresh start. There's no Hugh around. Nobody even mentions Hugh. Now we're going to see what he's going to do.
You know, I used to love Hugh, and now I can't bring myself to forgive him for not starting Baker. And it wasn't like I didn't call it before. I said, you got to.
Again, for what? The man made a decision that he thought was going to be in the best interest of the Cleveland Browns, not one player, Skip. I keep telling you that. I had to
read that Hugh was soul-searching, went in his basement and slept for 3 days, and could have stayed for 3 months. Well, you brought it on yourself. I mean, come on. You should start the #1 overall
You don't
pick.
even feel sad. You don't feel bad. You have no empathy.
You know, when Baker Mayfield, you could just see it in Hard Knocks. As soon as he stepped on the practice field, you just knew he was the guy.
You feel it.
He was just taking the whole team over, and you could see the veterans responding to Baker Mayfield. And now he's ranked, like some of the surveys have him in the top 10. They have him 10.
10.
Right?
Leadership, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just 10 in general?
I think 10 in general.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was 10.
What do you think the likelihood of Case Keenum ever having another season, if he plays 5 years, 7 years, or 10 years, what is the likelihood he'll ever put together another season like he had in Minnesota?
Okay, I'm going to tell you the God's truth. If Case Keenum starts game #2 against my Cowboys for the Redskins at Washington, I will be far more nervous than if Dwayne Haskins starts game 2. I hope Dwayne, and nothing personal against Dwayne, but he is a rookie, and if you watch his first preseason outing, it was pretty disastrous. It was a hide-your-eyes night where he was just having a hard time. He's impressed me. He's got a live arm. Like, he looks like a natural thrower of the football. It just looks right coming out of his hand. And he'll make 2 or 3 just like highlight reel throws a game where you say, oh, that looked good. I still have my doubts about what happened at the Ohio State last year. You were there for the Michigan game, and it was a wipeout.
I was around him a lot,
Oh, man. Yeah. But, man, he had a track team of receivers. He had Paris Campbell and K.J. Hill and Terry McLaurin and
such a special
Dixon
group.
and the 2 running backs, Dobbins and now my Cowboy Mike Weber. It's pretty good. It was a loaded offense, good offensive line. Did it make him look a little better than he is? Now it sounds like the Redskins are just enamored of him. And so if you are, I'm with you. Just throw him in the fire. But I'm here to tell you, I'm still a Case Keenum fan. And you can look it up. I have been from the start since his days at University of Houston, since his early days in this league. He's now 26-28 as a starting quarterback.
Is that good?
Well, it's not terrible.
It is terrible.
It is
He
not
under 500.
So he went 11-3 for a good football team in Minnesota, the Vikings, and then he went 1-1 in the playoffs. And he had one really good game in which he outplayed Drew Brees, albeit at Minnesota, but he outplayed him. His QBR was better, 68 to 55.
Had that one.
They both completed 25 of 40. Those were the numbers, except he was 318 to Drew's 294. He had 1 touchdown and 1 pick. Drew had 3 touchdowns to 2 picks. So the point is, he did slightly outplay Drew Brees on a really big national stage.
I love how you talking about, well, he's 26 and 28, so it's not that bad.
Okay, well, he's not a disaster. He wasn't a bust.
You're the type of guy that's overdrawn by $20. Well, it's not 50. You're overdrawn, Skip.
I've never been overdrawn in my whole life, not one
You're
time.
overdrawn.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, he's under 500.
Have you been overdrawn?
I had an account set up that if I became overdrawn, they'd pull it from the credit card.
Oh, okay. And that happened?
Yeah, man.
What were you buying?
I was not good at balancing checks.
Oh, okay. All right. So you just lost track. It wasn't that you didn't have the money, you just lost track.
Right.
Okay.
Right. No. I ain't never had been in a situation where I didn't have the money in the bank.
All right.
Okay.
Case Keenum is dramatically underrated because he is a gamer.
Not.
He's a gamer. He will fight you. He will scratch and he will
I heard
claw.
he's good at Fortnite,
Yeah.
Madden or something like that, but he ain't no football.
Okay.
You need to stop, Skip.
You know what?
You trying to hype that man. You know
I will not sleep well before a Case Keenum start in week 2 against my Cowboys because I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen.
If he's the starter, the week they play the Cowboys, Ernestine's going to have to wake you up at like 10 o'clock in the morning because that's how well you're going to be sleeping if Case Keenum is the starter.
No.
You like, I'm not even getting up to watch this game.
No.
We got this one in the bag.
I got to get up to run. I got to run.
Well,
He's not sleeping until 10.
Yeah, but that's the only reason you get up. It's not because you work like anxious pacing, as opposed to like you playing old Tom.
I will not.
Or Aaron Rodgers. Now you playing Aaron Rodgers or Big Ben, you be up pacing.
No, my team will get up for those games, but I'm not sure about Case Keenum because he'll just dink and dunk you to death, and he'll make plays with his legs. He's crafty.
Your guy's
He's
the
sly.
dink and dunk CEO, and you gonna talk about somebody dinking and dunking.
My guy, once he got Amari Cooper, was 5th in the league in the last 8 games in air distance to completions. Air distance to 5th in the league?
Dink and dack.
Bombs away.
There ain't no bombs away.
He was 4th in the league over the last 8 games in long range.
And everybody know he
passes.
be dinking and dacking and don't nothing be happening.
You just haven't opened your eyes. And you haven't opened them to Case Keenum. Case Keenum is a pretty good NFL quarterback.
No, he's not.
Yes, he
He's
is.
solid.
Yeah. Very solid. And by the way,
I like Haskins, though, so it's hard. I kind of think you
This
should
is
go
solid.
for him if
This
he's
is
the
solid.
future.
I don't want to play in the NFL.
here's the point. The
What?
Minnesota Miracle, you got to make a lot of decisions on that play because you got 3 choices on that play, and he did go for the Stephon Diggs choice in the route tree, right? Did he not make a great throw?
But then why did he make every wrong choice the following week?
Exactly. It was the best day and then the worst weekend.
Yeah, got Jenny all upset. Jenny
will-
thought she was going to the Super
I
Bowl.
will never forget.
Did anybody for the Vikings play well in that game?
We're not
Did
talking about that.
anybody?
We talking about him.
What was it, 38-6?
Jenny even put out old cheerleading outfit. Thought she had pom-poms and everything. Thought she was gold.
I was not a cheerleader type.
Yeah,
that was
you
not
totally,
my thing.
totally.
Not for me.
Raw.
Cross.
Yeah, come on.
No, you cheerleader.
Hockey. Lacrosse.
Yay!
No, that is not me. We're moving on
Holding up
to
the
Brett
sign?
Favre.
Go.
Is he about to make a comeback? One head coach thinks so. Yeah, I actually said that. We'll tell you who next.